Good afternoon. This is Afric TV's Beyond the Headlines program, and I'm your host, Petros Haile. Today we have a special segment on the IGBOFEST festival, and our guest is in the middle, Okechukwu Naje.
Thank you.
Who is the president of Umune and IGBOFEST, and he's also a Wawa United of Minnesota.
That is correct.
All right. And we have Daniel Ogumba.
Thank you, sir.
As a co-chair of IGBOFEST and president of IMA Association, IMA Association, right?
IMA Cultural Association.
IMA Cultural Association. And we also have Abu Anako.
Yep.
I'm saying it right this time.
Yeah.
And he's vice president of Umune Cultural Association. And he's also co-chair of the president of.
He's also a co-chair of the
IGBOFEST.
IGBOFEST. Oh, co-chair. Yeah. Okay. And president of
Anambra Association.
Anambra Association.
Yeah, you got it.
I went through it.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm very familiar with IGBOFEST. It has been going on for many, many years. I would say over 20 years. And one of the strongest and very visible organizations in the Twin Cities. I can say Minnesota.
That is correct.
And you will have the festival on August 12th.
That is correct.
Which is going to be on Saturday, right?
Yep.
From 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. at North Hennepin Community College.
That's right.
To be exact, 7411 85th Avenue North, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
My first question is Umune Cultural Association in Minnesota. If you can tell us the brief history and the purpose of the organization, I'll start with that.
Thank you, sir, for the question. Umune, I'll first of all start by explaining what Umune really means. Umune, it's Igbo word, but it can be translated as siblings of the same mother.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an organization that was started in 1985, and it was started because that's one of our members back in those days that had a problem at DC, and we people that were around, of the Igbo descent that were around in Minnesota at the time, mm-hmm. They gathered together and they saw the need, for us to have an avenue where we can have one voice. So we can be our brother's keeper, and also we can promote our culture, and in turns help our community, in philanthropic work, so we started that, and Umune was registered as a non-profit organization. It's a 501c3 non-profit organization, okay. And ever since then, we've been in existence and doing great work. We do volunteer work you know, at Feed My Starving Children, you know, and other places, you know,
Give scholarships.
give scholarship, you know, to our children, you know, and they trying to encourage them, you know, and promote our the basic goal to promote our Igbo culture and also to support our community where we reside.
Like
Yes.
Twin Cities.
Exactly.
Do you want to add a little bit? You know, I'm sorry, I did not use Mr.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
It's
We
okay.
like to be called
Yeah, it's okay,
Mazi,
no problem.
Chief, yes.
Okay.
So I think you're right there. So first of all, we are Igbos. And Igbos are actually the eastern part of Nigeria. We are made of, right now, I think 5 states.
That is correct.
We have the Anambra, we have Abia State, we have Ebonyi, we have Imo, we have Enugu. Okay, these are the people that make up Igbos.
Okay.
And we also have Anyoma, also some part of Anyoma, you know, we include them. They are Igbos, our brothers here. Like in this Minnesota, Umunne, also Anyoma joins us in, you know, Umunne Cultural Association of Minnesota. So they are also our brothers and our sisters. So like my president has already said, Umunne has been the umbrella association of these all states that, you know, all of us are members of Umunne first.
Okay.
And I want you to understand that we are first Umunne before now we go to other states. So whenever Umunne is doing anything in Minnesota, all these states have to gather up to represent Umunne. Then later on we can now go back to whichever states, you know, you are and membership that you have been in that state, but we solidify to, you know, support Umunne very solidly. Like anything that Umunne is doing, we want to gather together and, you know, come and, you know, share that joy, share whatever thing we are doing with the Igbo community in Minnesota.
On top of that, I just wanted to know, is the Igbo coalition, is it on the basis of language or?
Well, actually, I should say yes, because Igbos, as a tribe, has one language. And then, but on the other hand, we extend our hand to any other people that wants to
Be part of the coalition.
be part of the coalition.
Okay.
Yeah, but the basic, the standard is language.
Okay.
Yeah, then we
So-
spread out.
Language, it's one of it. You know, there's some other cultural, you know, aspect of it that we all have in common.
Okay.
You know, as the people from the tribe of the Igbos. You know, yeah, we speak the same language. You know, the food, it's, you know, about the same thing. You know, yeah, you know, the culture is not only the language, and that's one thing we do and we try to showcase in this IGBOFEST. You know, we have the same attires, you know, that we're known by. You know, so the culture, which is the attires, you know, how you dress, just like with the red cap that I'm wearing, that shows you that he's an Igbo man. And you know, with the necklace that I'm wearing, it's called Aka in Igbo. You know, these are the culture that we all hold dear and we hold as one. You know, and our language, you know, and all that, you know, so, and how we
Marriage,
you know, yeah, so
Yeah.
every of those things, things that we all have in common and holds us as one.
And that contributed to the Igbo culture in general.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Okay.
so to go further on what my coach here just said, Igbo people are very unique people. They are very unique people in the sense that wherever we are, we always like to know each other. And how do we do that? It is coming together under this umbrella. Like he was telling you about Umunne being the umbrella that has all the Igbos. You know, he just mentioned the states.
Yeah.
We have this Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo, Abia. You know, we have them. Delta. We have them, and then from part of rivers, we have them. They do their own. You see, we have these people perform their own cultural day. We map out a day. We have a community calendar. All these states we do their own cultural day. We have Imo Day, we have Anambra Day, we have Wawa Day. But at the end of the day, we will all come together under Omunne, under the umbrella of Omunne. It's a kind of, we come together and close it for the year, until next year. Yeah.
I have a question. Was that, is it Omone, does it emanate from the Twin Cities where the Igbo people can get together and form that association, or is it back home in Nigeria that has similar?
This has been the way we live back home.
Back home too.
We have organizations that we come together to form alliance, to be our brother's keeper, but when we came over here, we saw the need to continue with that, because that's something that we've been trained, and we, become second nature to us.
Okay.
So that's what, that's why they started it, because it's something that our forefathers did back home, and as we hold our gathering, in various places we came from, people, they gather the same way, monthly, or, to still find a way to help one another for, challenging times.
I had to add something there.
Sure.
Igbos are known to travel a lot.
Exactly.
There is this saying that wherever you go and you don't find an Igbo man, you gotta run. And it's true. We travel a lot. They are very industrious people. And wherever an Igbo man goes, he looks for his brother. And that is actually what happens here. We might get scattered here and there, but the moment there is an Igbo man in a place, he looks for his brother, he looks for his sister. And I think that is one of the reasons this Umunne was born here. But that culture started actually from home. You look for your brother anywhere you go.
Yeah, this culture, this thing we are doing now is as old as the Igbo itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's because just like the president said, our forefathers, we didn't just get up and start doing it. Yeah, it's something like we inherited from them. And that's why we want to impact that on our children here. We want to, the cause we are championing is that in as much as we are out from our state or our country, that wouldn't stop us from being together, coming together as Igbo, and then, being one, being our brother's keeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the name Omone is children of the same mother.
That is correct.
That's what it is, right?
That is correct.
So that's the unifying factor, I believe.
That is correct.
That's why we say Igwebike.
Yeah.
Igwebike. The Igbo people will tell you Igwebike.
That is that strengthening,
Oh,
Yeah.
the numbers,
Okay.
yeah.
Perfect. And then, you see, I'm learning something. Now since we have a bit background about Igbo and the culture, now we can talk about what you plan to do for August 12th, Igbo Festival here in the Twin Cities.
Sure.
If you can give me a general idea of the activities, what you do previous years, then I'll follow up.
Sure. Thank you for that question. So, IGBOFEST, we started with Umunne. Is presented by, Umunne presents IGBOFEST yearly. It's an annual cultural festival we do.
Okay.
And it's just a way to showcase our culture. And like I told you in an earlier discussion, that our culture is not only our language, it's our attires, it's our, just the way we behave, So on that day, on August the 12th, this year, what we're doing different from what we did last year is that we're trying to galvanize all those state organizations that are under Umunne, like he is the president of the Anambra State, and I am the president of Wawa United Minnesota, and he is the president of IMO, which is the IPAN. You know, and the other presidents, you know, that we have, you know, our monthly meetings, you know, and in preparation of this Igbo festival. Unfortunately, we all are not going to be able to be here, but we're just representing them. So on that note, the IGBOFEST, we do it as one. You know, there's going to be different masquerade. You know, there's going to be different state or country, you know, to come there and showcase their own culture and their dances too. You know, there's going to be different, you know, exotic cuisines, you know, from different countries, because it's not all, even though we are promoting Igbo culture, we're still opening it up to other culture, you know, other countries, you know, like the Cameroonians, and the Liberians, you know, the Ghanaians, you know, the Mexicans. They were there last year. They're going to be there this year. So we're bringing everyone together, you know, as we celebrate our Igbo culture, because we value that culture so much, you know. So we still want them. We invite them to come and perform, you know, bring out their own different dance group, and we all can all be together on that day. So that's what. So it's going to be in 2 stages. The first stage is the one that we have, which is free for everyone. And if you don't mind, I can just show out the flyer. You know, here's the flyer for showing for the IGBOFEST, which is going to be on the 12th of August, this coming Saturday, starting at 1 o'clock to 6. And that's where we're going to have all those dance group, you know, performing, you know, and people selling food and, you know, and all that. And after that, in the evening, we have the second stage where we come together, you know, in a club style form to wind down, you know, dance together. You know, if you want to drink, you can have a wine, or, you know, and just relax and kind of thank God for, you know, making it possible for us to have a great show and a great festival. So those are the 2 stages of how we do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be like the day event and the after party event, you know, and the after party
event,
the evening
night
event
kind of.
and the after party is going to be at a Rogue, in downtown Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a Rogue Lounge at downtown Minneapolis. So that one, there's a little donation of $10, you know, for a gate fee. So if you're interested and you want to be part of what we're doing, you know, this is the after party flyer, and we're going to have some guest artists that will come and perform. You know, we're gonna be there's gonna be a red carpet event. You know, people will come in, you know, and take some pictures and just to remember that, you know, they were part of this year's event.
Do you have the address of the night event, or did you say Rogue, right?
Yeah, Rogue. Yeah, Rogue.
Address.
Yeah.
Address. As we go, I can pull it up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing is about this IGBOFEST is, like I told you earlier on, that IGBOFEST is very, very unique. We have people coming from out of state. We have people coming from Africa. Yeah. The Canadians are going to be here. Yeah. We have people coming from other states, Atlanta, Chicago. They are going to be here. Because one thing is, Igbo community in Minnesota is very, very distinguished. I think, I'm not trying to blow our trumpet, but I think Igbo in Minnesota are more together, more committed, more dedicated to champion anything concerning the Igbos. I don't know about other states, but to the best of my knowledge, because I have people out of state, and when we talk about Igbo people community, they say, "Oh, you guys are wonderful."
And honestly, I want to give a shout out to most of our founding fathers who has kept this dream going on. They are wonderful. Exactly. And that is why this is the first time you're having 3 chair, co-chair, chair and co-chair doing this. Before it's been a chairman and, you know, doing all the running around. But I just want to use this opportunity to thank those who have been doing this IGBOFEST for many years. It is a lot of job, and they have put everything to make sure that Igbo culture never goes down. And our assurance to them and to our children is that Igbo culture will never go down. We, unfortunately, we've been speaking all English here. We're not supposed to be doing that most of the time. We also want our children to learn how to speak Igbo. We have mentors here. There are, our women do some kind of mentorship here where they teach our children how to cook, how to speak Igbo language,
Say,
and all that.
excuse me, when you say how to cook, it's not just any food.
Any food,
Like traditional food. Yeah.
You're right. You know, it's not just,
Are we going to sample this at the festival?
Sure. In fact, our children are coming there to sample some of the things they have learned in this, you know, stuff. Yeah. So it's not just called dancing and wearing. We teach them marriage. Igbos have peculiar way of marriage. We take care of our women. They tell you that instead of an Igbo man to wear a cloth and leave the wife not looking good, Igbo man will wear tatters and say that the wife is looking good all the time. That is one good thing. And the children. So you look at the Igbo man's wife and children to know how well to do that man is. It's not from the man. Okay, so we take care of our children, we love them, we love our wives too. So that day you see our women dancing with colorful dresses and costumes. And I'm happy you'll be coming to see us.
Oh, yeah.
And you will not be disappointed. You will not.
I will testify.
Yeah.
You mentioned that IGBOFEST is one of the fest in the Twin Cities.
That is true.
That you hear about it on a yearly basis.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't know any other community who has that events that is consistent for many years. So, yeah.
It's true.
But on this occasion, I'll give you about 2 minutes to deliver a message to the use of Igbo in your language.
Igbo, ndị Igbo, ọ ga-adịrị onye ọbụla mma. Anyị wụ ndị Igbo, ndị a na-ele ele. Ebe ọbụla anyị gara, a na-ama na anyị batara. Anyị abatakwala n'ala Minnesota. So ka anyị gwakwa ndị Minnesota na anyị abatago. Anyị amụọla ụmụ na Minnesota. Ụmụ anyị chọkwa na ịkụziri ha otu emume ndị Igbo dị, ma otu esi alụ nwaanyị, ma otu esi eri nri, esi nri, rie nri, otu anyị si eme omume. Igbo sogbu ndị na-enye ugwu to elderly people. Asị nwa zọọ nne zọọ nwa, nwa zọọ nne ya. Anyị wụ ndị mama gị mụọ gị zọọ gị, nna gị na papa gị mụọ gị zọọ gị, gị totekwe gị cheta nne gị cheta nna gị zọọ ha, nyere ha aka. So anyị chọrọ ka ụmụ anyị mụta ihe ndị a anyị na-eme wụ ndị Igbo, so that for the fact that ha nọ obodo ndị ọcha agaghị echefu emume ndị nna ha. Ọ bụ otu o si dịrị m. Igbo ya dịrị unu mma.
You know what? I agree.
Can I chip in something?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Biko ndị Igbo, unu anụgo olu anyị ebe a. Ọ ndị Igbo ka anyị na-anọchite anya ha ebe a. Ihe anyị nwere igwe unu bụ na a sị na analụ ofe onye olu azụ, ịma na olu niile ka a na-ala azụ. Ịma na ịbụ onye Igbo na ị nọ na Minnesota, irudu mmadụ ọma ito mbọ, chọba ebe ụmụ nwanne gị nọ, chọba ebe ụmụ nwanne gị nọ. Ofu osisi adịghị ma ọfịa, a sị na anyị kọma mmiri ọnụ ọgba ọfụfụ. Anyị na-abịakọta ọnụ, anyị ada agbasa agbasa. Anyị na-abịakọta ọnụ, anyị ada agbasa agbasa. Unu mara ebe ị nọ, chọba ebe ụmụ nwanne gị nọ, chọba Igbo Organization, ụmụnne Cultural Association. Ada achụ mmadụ achụ, ejiri ego abịa. Onwere ada asị gị bute ego, ada asị gị bute anything. Bịa bata denye afa gị n'akwụkwọ, bịa soro na anụ ihe a na-eme, ka anyị maa ka anyị esi mee ka Igbo karịa etu Igbo dị. Ọra nọ nke ọ dị m n'ọnụ, biko daalụ.
Yes, President might as well. Go ahead.
Ndị Igbo kwenu. Ndị Igbo kwenu. Ndị Igbo kwezuonu. ekene ka iji wee bịa na-amakwala ụlọ ọkwa dị oke mkpa. Ụmụnne m nke nọ m n'aka nri na aka ekpe ha ekwugo mkpa ọ dị na anyị bụ ndị Igbo nọ bụrụ ofu dịka ukwu azịza ekechikọtara ọnụ, na ebulu ofu ma welekwa omenala eji wee mụọ anyị amụnyere anyị n'ime ya wee na-enye ụmụaka anyị. Ibulu onye Igbo, ụmụaka gị bata n'ime ụlọ ịkụziri ka esi asụ asụsụ Igbo. Ndị Chinese na-asụ asụsụ befa, ndị Hispanic na-asụ asụsụ befa. Anyị abụ ndị Igbo. Asụsụ Igbo bụ asụsụ izizi enwere n'ụwa. I say it in English. Igbo language is the very first language in this earth. Igbo language bụ asụsụ na-ejikọta anyị ọnụ. Ọ bụrụ na ụmụ gị ndị nke mụrụ n'ebe a ada asụ Igbo, ide emerefe ife ọma. Akwụkwọ niile ị gụrụ, ọ bụrụ na ụmụaka gị ama nkọwa nwa onye fa bụ, a sị na nwata na-amara ebe o si wee bịa, a ga-eburu ya bufere ama nne ya. Emena ka o si otu a wee gaa n'ebe ụmụaka gị nọ. Ya anyị niile na-ayọ gị dịka mụnwa bụ onye isi ndị Igbo na Minnesota na ndị mụ na ha so arụ ọrụ a. Ihe anyị na-ayọ bụ ka anyị niile gbakọta ọnụ bido n'ebe ụmụaka anyị nọ, maka na ọ bụrụ na anyị abụ ndị nke na-analụ ikike ka anyị bụrụ ndị ga-achịba ndị Igbo nọ ebe a. Enwere ndị bụ ụzọ wee mee ya tupu anyị nwa ha wee nye anyị ya. Anyị chọkwara inye ya ụmụaka anyị kwa, mana ọ bụrụ dat na ụmụaka anyị ada abịa anyị nso wee malụ ka anyị si eme omenala, ka anyị si eme ihe, ọ ga-esi ike ịchịkọtafa. Ọ bụrụ ya bụ na anyị akwụ aka tiile ọkụkọ akị, Chukwu agaghị ekwe. So ekwukwa m ọzọ, Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwenu, kwezuonu. Ụbọchị nke a na-abịa, ụbọchị Satọde nke na-abịa, anyị ncha ga-ezukọta ka anyị bunye ndị Igbo emume nke a na-akpọ Igbo Festival. Ka anyị bunye ndị Igbo enu wee kwuo were ofu obi wee gosi na anyị bụ ụmụnne n'eziokwu. Daalụ.
Ndewo sir.
Daalụ.
Lee ihe na na-eti gị.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, the thing that you said, if you can briefly say it in English.
Sure.
And with in our program after that message.
All right.
Yeah.
So what I was saying in my vernacular, in my beloved Igbo language, was that our parents, our brothers and sisters that have children here, we need to inculcate the habit of speaking that language, because that language is very, very important to our survival. It doesn't matter the academic qualification you have. If you cannot speak the language, there's no difference between you and someone who is not an Igbo man. The language should differentiate us. Our culture, you know, if we cannot inculcate that in our children, you know, like my brother said about marriage, you know, we teach our daughters how to be good wives. You know, we teach them how to be submissive and how to love their husband. And our young men, we teach them how to take care of their wives and how to love them so dearly. But you cannot know this if you're not together, if you don't learn that culture, the language. So in a nutshell, I am encouraging every parent of Igbo's descent in America, worldwide, let us not forget our language. Let us not forget who we are. We are a peculiar people.
Yes.
We are industrious. Any city we come, you know, we make good of that city. You know, we improve on things that whatever thing you give to an Igbo man, you know, so that's what we're encouraging us. Let's teach our children this is who we are, so they will be proud of being an Igbo people. Thank you.
I think my president has said most of what we are here for, but I particularly talked about making sure that our children know what our culture is all about. I talked about marriage. I talked about, the kind of food we eat, how you prepare the food. I talk about education. Igbo people are highly educated people.
That is true.
I talked about the fact that we travel wide and far, and wherever an Igbo man goes, he looks for his brother, he looks for his kin. That is our culture, and we cannot get away from that. My dad taught me that. So when I came in here, the first thing I did was to look for my people. We participate in other things that help develop the country too. Wherever we are, we are not people that are particular about ourselves. And that is part of the problem the Igbos are having right now, because they go out there, they develop everywhere. Sometimes people get jealous. But that is what we are. We cannot shy away from that. And we want our children to continue that same way. We want our children to know that when you marry, you marry. We don't treat our women badly. We don't believe in,
Divorce.
Divorce, no, that is not powerful. You are married, you're married. It's gonna be tough, but
what is that thing that we cannot resolve?
You first of all go to your people. Yeah. And marriage in Igbo is hard too.
Exactly.
It's not a small thing. It's hard. You go through processes before you finally get married. Exactly. So it's not something you just get married and then within a twinkle of an eye, no. We want to teach them that this is how Igbo man treats the wife. This is how Igbo woman treats the husband. And our children too. So as I was saying, when you look at a rich man in Igbo land, you don't look at the Igbo man. You look at the children, you look at the wife. And then you can say, this is what this man is. And that is Igbo man.
The way you raise your children.
The way we raise our children.
Exactly.
That's
a good point.
Yeah. Well, they have said the most aspect, but the area I want to just chip in, talk about is togetherness. We are known for this. But maybe because of some circumstances or the way things are going, it seems as if we are derailing from that point, from that line. So I'm just encouraging our people, the need to come back. We used to do this, like my president said, our forefathers, back in the days, we are Igbo. I may be from Anambra, he may be from Enugu, he may be from Imo, but anywhere we are, we know we are one, irrespective of where we come from, because we are one. So, and that is what I'm trying to let our people here in Minnesota to know, that we are still one. We need to come together. We need to come together. You cannot be an island.
No. You
cannot be an island. You need to find where your people are. Join them, belong to them, come to them. We accept people. Yeah. If we accept foreigners, how much more our own people? So, just togetherness.
I think you've done a wonderful job by doing that. The Umone Association that lasted for over 30 years, 20 years. Is more than an indication.
That is true.
So I really appreciate that, the fact you came here.
As a matter of fact, next year with Umone is going to be 25 years.
So it's going to be 25 years?
Yeah.
I know what I said, it keeps saying 20, but...
It's going to be 25 years.
35 years.
Yeah.
I heard about IGBOFEST for many years.
Exactly.
And unless you have that strong bond, you will not have a festival every year.
That is true.
So,
that is true.
So for that particular day, on August 12th, we're all going to be able.
Sure.
Great.
You enjoy it. So you definitely enjoy it.
No, I don't know about citizenship. We can give you a green card. Exactly. Make it tough a little bit for you. No, we're not.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, Okechukwu Naji. Daniel Ugomba,
Thank you very much.
and Abo Anako.
Thank you so
I'll say
much.
this right this time. Thank you for coming, and I hope I'll see you on Saturday for sure.
Sure.
But I hope we'll make it a tradition every year to come to Tempo Afric TV and share your experience, your culture, the rich culture that we have.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Tempo Africa TV.
That's
They
right.
are doing a wonderful work. They are doing a wonderful job. They are so good too. In fact, Tempo Africa TV is an offshoot of Igbo. Let me put it this way.
And I must not forget, please, as we are thanking Tempo, we are also thanking University of Minnesota,
Okay.
St. Thomas, and the Hennepin, Hennepin Community College. Those are our pillars.
City of Brooklyn Park.
City of Brooklyn Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, these are people who have been, behind us all this while, and it's, I think, worthwhile to say thank you to all of them.
And we are still, our hands are open. We are looking for, we want people. We want to see this opportunity to ask. We need sponsors for this, to keep this program going.
Thank you.
We need sponsors. We want all these companies in Minnesota, in two cities, to identify with us.
Yes.
We are good ambassadors. The Igbo community are good ambassadors. So we want all these big companies in Minnesota to identify with us.
Okay.
We need sponsors to keep this program going. It's a very good program. Families come and have fun. See?
So on that, since they
Yeah.
went into that, the thing is, we need sponsors because the Igbos in Minnesota, we are an emerging market. Our children are growing. We have lots of numbers. And this year, one thing we did here this year differently is that we have a strong presence on our social media. For this IGBOFEST, we've reached over 10,000 viewers, and likes on our Facebook page or even on our website. So if anybody out there, companies out there, you're interested to be part of what we do, you can buy an ad on our brochure. You can buy an ad on IGBOFEST Day. Maybe that will be for next year. You can contact us. You can go to our website at www.omunne.org. You can get more information. You can get contact information, to reach any of us, and we can give you detailed information on how we can partner with you. And we thank the North Hennepin Community College, our co-sponsor. We thank City of Brooklyn Park, and we also thank the past sponsorship that we've had, which is the University of Minnesota. That's the first place we did IGBOFEST in 1994,
Okay.
and before it was moved to University of St. Thomas. So we thank you all, and we're still open to accept any other company or individual that want to partner with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And again, www.umunne.org.
Yep.
Is that a telephone number that you guys wanted to, or what we can do is we'll display it
Exactly.
on the screen. So
Exactly.
people will know how to get hold of you.
Thank you.
Again, I really thank you for taking the time and talking about it. And I'll see you on Saturday for
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Petrus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On that note, we end today's program. We'll see you with a different guest next week. Until then, have a nice one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mama ku, mama sa, mama ku sa, mama ku, mama sa, mama ku sa, mama ku, mama sa, mama ku sa, mama ku, mama sa, mama ku sa. Sumanya. Mosoma. Kuma. yao yasa makosa amuna yeye